Thank you all for joining. Alright. So today, we're going to be building the Panzer lll Ausf H. I don't know if you guys are interested in like World War II stuff, but I don't know if you guys are. This is like one of like the earlier tanks. It wasn't used much during the end of the war. You can read that description right there. And this was by Brickmania. I didn't actually buy the set from them because usually their sets are like super expensive. So I just bought all the pieces right here, and I'm gonna build it. Now there were some pieces that I did not get by accident, so I'll just have to improvise a bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, what website? Yeah, the website is Brickmania. That's where I got this booklet from, but I didn't actually buy the set from it because the sets are, again, super expensive. Saphir, you want to be a shout out? Yeah, so Saphir was one of the first people on the live stream. So yes. What do you need shout outs for? Yeah, you guys, let's see, how many people are here? There are 8 people here now, actually. Right away. Okay. Glub, you want a shout out too? Alright, shout out to Glub. Oh, Muhammad wants one too? Alright. You got a shout out to Noor Eldon Mohammed. You're welcome. This is actually my second ever like World War II tank, because I actually just got into World War II a couple months ago. You might have remembered one of my first videos from that if you watched that. You could tell by the video that I did not really know what I was doing with the World War II stuff because it was in like a World War I environment. What's my favorite World War II event? Well, I wouldn't say it would be my favorite because, I mean, like the stuff from World War II was, the events and stuff is were like pretty bad. But I just find it interesting. I would just say that. But one of my favorite like most interesting battles I think was the Battle of the Bulge. So I just liked it because I found it interesting because it was like in a snowy environment, and it's pretty similar to Hoth, which I really like the planet of Hoth from Star Wars. That's why I found it a bit interesting. And I'm still learning a ton of stuff about World War II, so if you guys have any, like, information, then you guys can let me know. Star Wars is fire, yeah. I like Star Wars a lot too. That's like the main theme that I do on this channel. What are the sets back there? Like, you mean these ones? Over here? Oh, yeah, okay, so this is a JD Bricks. Actually, both of these are JD Bricks sets. This is a Higgins boat, and this is the Sherman tank. I upgraded this one quite a bit. I'll probably be making a video about it soon, about like the upgrades and stuff. What sports do you prefer? I enjoy doing jiu-jitsu, and I also do wrestling at my school. So those are the main sports I prefer. But I also like doing a bunch of other sports like football, soccer, and like that stuff. Football or soccer? I don't know which one I prefer. If that's what you mean by which one I prefer better, is that what you mean? Well, if you're saying which one do I prefer, I would say maybe football, probably. Do that on the school. What am I building? I'm building a World War II Panzer tank. Panzer lll, actually. Oops, sorry about that. Ah. Oh, hello, Lego time. We got 19 people now watching. Thank you all for joining. Viewers in 9 minutes is crazy. Well, I guess I got a lot of people with the thumbnail. Looks like I'm missing some pieces. But, I'll get to that later. Actually, no, I'll just go nip in now. What's my favorite submission from Jiu-Jitsu? I would say it would be the rear naked choke. You know, the one where you go behind, you take the back, if you know what I mean by that. And then you know, it goes on from there. What's my ethnicity? I am from, well, where I'm from. I am from, Germany and, Italy. So, like, both there. And it's convenient that I'm building a German tank. Hello, Prime Assault. Yeah, I could find it kind of funny that I'm German and I'm German and I'm building a World War II German tank. Gotta go to sleep. Well, I'll see ya. And hopefully another video. I did plan on making some of these live streams a little bit earlier, but in my schedule I had too much stuff going on during the regular day. Why is the fear? Hopefully in other episodes or in other live streams I'll be able to do them a little bit earlier. How often do I stream? Well, this is actually only my second ever stream, so I'm still getting used to it. Different than recording yourself through on like a regular video, but I don't usually stream that often, and hopefully I'll be able to do that more often. But right now it's just during the summer because school is starting next week. So I won't have that much time for that. Where do I go for jiu-jitsu? I go to Royal Jiu-Jitsu. That's where I go. On the back here, there's a like a hitch. I guess you can put like a like artillery piece there, or like put it on there if you wanted to. If I wanted to. Actually, I have one back here. It's like half built. These black pieces here are supposed to be gray, dark bluish gray, like this. I didn't have the parts yet. I might get them soon, but right now it's just like this. This is also from Brickmania, from the instructions. So yeah. My camera quality is great. Oh, it's an iPhone 11, I believe. So I don't know how good the other quality the other iPhones are, but thank you for that. How many Lego figures have I made? Well, what exactly do you mean by that? How many Lego figures do I have? Does that mean what do you mean? Because if that's what you mean, I don't really know how many Lego figures I have in total. A lot of them are just like parts for minifigures. Oh hey, Darth Vader fan 999. But yeah, I definitely have a little bit more. I definitely have a lot of Lego figures, more than I can count. Just because like they're just like a lot of it is pieces. I said before, like I said before, they're just like pieces of minifigures. So I don't really know like can't connect them to like I can't like figure out how much I have because there's just like a ton of them. I haven't showed you my how like the entirety of my storage. Maybe once I hit 1K subscribers, I'll do a room tour, and then you can see what I use for that. Hey, Darth Dean Bix. Everyone who's joining. What set am I building? I'm actually not building an actual Lego set. It's just it's a set from Brickmania, which like makes like custom sets. I didn't actually buy it from them because their sets, like the prices for it is like super expensive. So I didn't buy it from them. I just I got the parts myself. This is a Panzer lll Ausf H. So yeah, I can show you a final picture of it. This is not a fake Lego build. This is all real Lego bricks. And I just lost where I was in the instructions. What's 6 times 7 plus 6 minus 7? I will not be answering math questions now. It's not school yet. Oh yeah. A lot of people do like fake Lego tanks, like using fake Lego bricks. I think that's okay for like I guess stop motion stuff, because if you need a lot of tanks for like a stop motion, and you need a lot of tanks for a battle. I feel like that's like acceptable, but yeah, but I like to get like, you know, the real stuff. It's more expensive for actual Lego bricks, but I feel like it's always just better. It just feels better. When does my school start? My school starts actually Thursday. I have it on Thursday, and then I'm off Friday, off Monday, and then I start on Tuesday again. So it's a little weird. What other hobbies do I have? I would say like jiu-jitsu would be another one of my hobbies. I go there every Tuesday and Thursday. Star Wars hobby. Well, I guess if you mean by like watching Star Wars, I'd say that's definitely a hobby of mine. You guys ever watched the Clone Wars TV show? Because I actually, believe it or not, I did grow up with it. Even though it's like not from like, I guess, my time, you would say. I didn't know that, so I like watched that when I grew up, and believe it or not, it is actually nostalgic for me. So I actually have some like Lego. I'll show you right now. I have a bunch of the old Clone Wars TV show, Lego Clone Wars Phase 1 figures. And I have some more, but that's for another video. What's my favorite set in the collection? I don't know. I have a bunch of sets. One of my favorite like all-time like vehicles from like Star Wars. Well, first of all, the set would be a Star Wars set, but then also my favorite like vehicle from Star Wars would be the gunship. So yeah, hold on a second, guys. I have to plug in my phone because it is losing a lot of battery quickly. So I apologize. It's gonna be a little bit weird for a second here. And I'm also gonna have to sacrifice my lighting. Okay, you should be good for now. Where was I? What is your guys' favorites Star Wars like TV shows slash like movies? Because one of my favorite, I don't think I answered that question. Was it Clone Wars? That is my favorite like Star Wars related content. It's looking good so far. Did you guys hear the question? Alright, what is your like guys' favorite like Lego Star Wars TV shows slash movies? Wow, we went down to 5 people. Can one of you guys comment if you guys can hear me? Because I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. There was a weird, like, change. Welcome, everyone, if you're joining. Building the Panzer lll Ausf H, if I pronounce that correctly. That's wrong. The Chosen, boo. You said hi? Well, hello, the Chosen. We're building the Panzer lll Ausf H from World War II. And I got lost in the instructions. Oh, you want me to just call you Chosen? Okay. I'm doing good right now, Chosen. Thank you for asking. Airborne Productions, I'm building the Panzer lll Ausf H from the World War II. Chosen, you sub? Thank you. Appreciate that. I also do Star Wars stuff, so if you want to watch that stuff, I also do that as well. This is in fact custom, believe it or not. I will show you where it's from. This is from Brickmania. And they make like custom kits from Lego. You can see this is all Lego bricks. It's a little bit more expensive than getting like a fake tank, but it just feels better in my opinion. I didn't actually buy it from Brickmania because Brickmania is actually like super expensive. So I decided just to like buy the parts myself, and it's a lot cheaper. I also use parts from my own collection because again, it's cheaper. This is my second ever like tank build because I have one right up here. If you guys are new here and you haven't seen it yet, this is from JD Bricks Productions. I think he does like animating and stuff. He also makes his own like tank builds. So this is a custom tank. I also added a bunch of stuff onto it, like logs on the side. I just try and make it look a little bit better if I could. But that'll be in a different video. So yeah. What does my collection look like? I will show my entire collection once I reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to do a room tour / collection. I cannot move my phone right now because it is currently charging. I know that you're watching it on this, but like it has to stay here right now, so can't move it. But my collection, I would say, is pretty big. I've been collecting for a lot of years. So I've accumulated a lot of Lego over the years. I have a lot of Star Wars stuff. That's mostly like the stuff I like to collect. I am branching out a little bit more now and getting some other stuff like World War II, which is like custom stuff mainly. And then I'm also starting to try and get some medieval sets. So those are going to be added to the collection soon. Fifth bookcase. How big are those bookcases? Are they like small ones or like are they like larger ones? I personally use IKEA Ivor shelves. You might know that from like the Solid Brick Studios. He uses that. That's where I got the inspiration to use that from. 6 feet tall, 30 wide. Those are pretty nice. Nice big shelves. Hold on a second. I made a mistake. I also just got into like collecting like special minifigures, like custom ones as well. So I have a minifigure display stand with some figures. Let me see if I can show you one of the figures. This is a Clone Army Customs Captain Rex battle damage. Yeah, so I like collecting a lot of these types of figures, as well as the old ones as well, like old actual Star Wars figures. Sorry, get to work on this tank. What's my favorite set in my collection? I would say I have the Republic gunship. I like that a lot. The only thing about it is that it's a the other color, like the weird one. So I wish LEGO would make like a new Republic gunship in the original colors, because then that would be ideal for picking to like buy, because the old ones, those ones are pretty expensive, like $700. Another thing I could do is color swap it, but I don't really want to do that because weird, and it's just gonna take too long. Yep, we're about, maybe I would say, a third of the way done. I don't know, maybe a little more. I'm really just going through all the steps right now. Because, do any guys do that when you build like a Lego set? You just, like, look through all the entire instructions on the page, and just, like, put whatever on what you see. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Takes longer, but I don't know why I do that. It's weird. It takes a long time. But I do it, so I don't know why, again. I had chosen. Alright, we gotta get this done a little quicker now. Running out of time. Oh, so you're wondering why I took so long from uploading videos from the past. Yes, okay, so I'll tell you why. So I had an old computer. In fact, it was my mom's old computer that I used to be making videos on. And I'm still using my mom's computer, except it's a new one because that one, my dog Bear decided he wanted to chew the charger for it, and then when he did that, it like destroyed. When we tried to charge the computer, like destroyed it. That's what I have heard. But yeah, so my mom had a new computer, and she has allowed me to make videos on it. What's up, autistic tank enthusiast? You seem like you would enjoy this stream. We're building a Panzer lll Ausf H. I don't know if you have any knowledge about that. I'm just assuming that because of your name. Yes, this is a Brickmania kit. I, in fact, did not get it from Brickmania. I bought the pieces and, from Bricklink. So I bought the pieces there, and then I took some from my own collection. And I'm actually missing a piece, so I'm gonna try and see if I can find it in here. Well, never mind, I found it. Again, is that something that you guys do when you're building Lego sets? You can't find a piece, and then if you have like extra pieces, you look for the piece, and then you end up finding it. Can you guys do that? Hello to everyone who joined. Bye, Airborne Productions. Nice chatting with you. Your city's bricks and minifigs is considering you for a job. What job? If I may ask. Alright, I'm gonna try and finish up as fast as I can. This is gonna be a quick speed build. I'm sorry if I don't watch you guys' comments. I'm just trying to get through this. That's cool that you get to work at a bricks and minifigs. I would want to work at a bricks and minifigs, you know, like when I'm older, just a little bit before doing like, you know, a real job. And then I don't know what I would do after that. But that sounds like a really fun job to do, honestly. I wish I could do that now. But I have YouTube. It's kind of like a job. And when I meant the real job, I just meant like a non-Lego job. Wait, so you can display your own creations there? Well, first, is that your own creation or is it like a set? Hello everyone that joined. I don't know which people are new, but we're building a tank today. And we're almost done. Hopefully I'll get most of it done in a few minutes. Oh, so it is your own design. Well, I know that some other like websites make like military stuff like that, but I also know that people make your own creations like that. So I didn't really know which one it was. Looking good so far. And I did get some extra pieces for this just because it's good to like get some extra ones to use for like other mocks. Because now I already am building my collection a little bit more. Okay. Time for the wheels. Or I should say tracks. You've been for a while now? Well, I can see some people's subscriptions, so I don't know like everyone who's been here, so I can't see who's been here for a while now, but it's a big compliment. I would say they have some fans. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can improvise on these tracks, because I did not get the proper pieces for them. This is the piece I'm supposed to have, but I don't have any of it, like, anywhere. So I'm gonna improvise and see if I can use these pieces as well as some of these pieces. I don't know if it will look accurate after that, but that's what I got. What am I building? I'm building a Panzer lll Ausf H from Brickmania. I didn't buy the set from Brickmania, I just bought the parts and from my own collection. And now I'm working on the turret. And that's for everyone else who is new here and joining. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying this, you might want to check out some of the other videos I have, because I have World War II stuff, as well as I also have Star Wars, and hopefully in the future I'll make some like what's it called, medieval stuff. Does it cost less to buy the pieces or the set? Well, I don't know for sure, because I didn't buy all the pieces. Some of the pieces I bought, I got from my own collection. So I don't know for sure. But it did cost a lot less for me to do that, to go that route. Oh yeah, instead of using the brown piece for here, you might not see it. They use a brown piece here for the turret. I'm not going to do that because it shows when you're using the what's it called, the cannon part of it. That's what you call it. The turret is a lot more complicated than the body. There's like all these snot pieces stuck on top. Again, thank you guys for joining this live stream. I'm still starting out my YouTube channel, so it's always nice to have, that some people are watching. I'm also interested if you guys would want to see, as my first, big or large Star Wars mock. Not Star Wars, sorry. Mock in general. Would you want it to be like a World War II or a Star Wars build? Because I'm thinking about actually changing it up from what I usually do on my channel and doing it as like a World War II themed one. But I want to see what my fans would enjoy more. This set is definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would to build. Also, you guys, so you might want the World War II one. That's cool. Thank you, RTW Films. Turret is just about finished. Almost done. This is, in fact, all real Lego. This is a custom set designed by Brickmania. I bought all the pieces myself. I did not buy the kit from them just because it's, really expensive. But yes, this is all real Lego. There we go. The turret is finished. And there's supposed to be like a machine gun that goes here. I do have it, but I don't know where it went right now. So I'll find it, and I might customize this tank a little bit more in the future. We're just about done here. I just have to finish up the tracks. There we go. And again, I have to kind of customize the tracks a little bit because I don't have the right pieces. Let's see if that'll work. Alright. I've seen this trick used on different tanks from other people, but I think that looks good. Now I'm just going to add the tracks. And don't worry, I have them in sets of 10, so you guys didn't have to watch me like just placing track links over and over again. We need, let's see, 49 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. $49. All right, now let's see if this works. I think this is going to be a little bit loose. So, let's see, take off 2. And that's one side done. For how much I took off the last time, I think I took off 2. Wait, so I just need to take off another one. Okay. And there we go. Got it. Just got a hatch to put a minifigure in. where it goes up and down. I think this thing can be placed like this as well. You can see there's like a little viewport there with some clear glass. I'm definitely gonna see if I can upgrade this and like give it more customization like this tank. Actually, let me see if I can do this right now quick. I have some printed tiles. Let me see if I can actually find them though. I cannot find my pieces for that. Oh, one sec. There's one. And there's two. Okay. I'm just gonna put these on the side there. Shout out actually to my uncle who actually got me the booklet for this. Alright. And there it is. Thank you all for watching this live stream. If you enjoyed it and you want to watch more of my videos, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in next one.